What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kill. It's time for me to get to my gym message. 9 times out of 10, if you hear right now, this message probably meant for you. Take what resonate, leave the rest out. Everything for the highest good and harm and none, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Spirit Baby Kill. I send messages from absolute source, archangels, some of your ancestors, the highest spirit beings, benevolent spirits, spirit beings for the highest good and harm and none, most benevolent outcomes. So they come by, give me messages, give the collective messages, and let us know what's going on. So today we finna tap in. It's been a lot going on. I wish I'd been writing down my signs and symbols, but it's been so many, I gotta get back on it. But if you've been seeing, I saw a bluebird yesterday. I saw 2 crows together. I've been seeing 2 birds always. Then after I saw the 2 crows, I saw 2 hawks. So you could be on a twin flame journey, a divine partnership. Take how I resonate. You could be going closer and closer to your twin flame. So yeah, I seen the ravens and the hawks. Also a lot of sexual healing come up. 111 on the clock, as I said it. So if you feel like you need to be going through some sexual healing, you feel like your sexuality is being attacked, it could be a sign that some of these messages for you also. What else? 333, strongest number. I've come to find out 333 means mind, body, and soul. 333 is a number of things. My birthday is 333. Today I did a meditation and strongly figured out that 333 is connected to the Christ consciousness, Christ himself, Christ grid, what he was standing for and what he left on this planet for higher, for us to come in behind him and continue doing the work that he left us off to do. So yeah, if you feel connected to Yahshua Jesus, this message might be also for you. That's my boy, my brother, protector, whatever you want to name him. I love Jesus. So I'm gonna light us a candle, set the intentions, and then we're gonna dive right into it to see what messages absolute source, spirit guides, and all the divine beings got for us. Candle, y'all. Sending healing blessings, peace, and whatever else you may need for the highest good and harm and none to you. For the highest good. And remove anything that is not for you. Amen, amen, amen. Let's dive right into it. Mark Kelly also been popping up a lot. So if you resonate with Mark Kelly, you work with Mark Kelly, you are a devotee of Mark Kelly, this could be for you too. She comes out a lot. She came out heavily today. Heavily. So we're going to read out her oracle, but we're going to start off with my handmade oracle. Thank you, absolute source, spirit guides, and all divine beings for this message. I ask that all guidance be sent to us, give us any messages, nudges, anything else that we might need to clarify a situation at this time, give us the guidance we need, and let us know anything that you might have in store for us. Please remove anything from us for the highest good and harm with the most benevolent outcomes. Remove all negativity, curses, hexes, spells, anything else that is negatively affecting us, any implants, any lower astral beings, any cording devices, or anything else that could negatively affect us for the highest good and harm with the most benevolent outcomes. Remove all this on all levels, time, space, places, and dimensions, even from our ancestral line for the highest good and harm. Please set this space, Archangel Michael, protect us, and all of the protector beings come in, protect us, shield us, and make sure there is no negative interference and everything is clear and for the highest good. Amen, amen, amen. Let's dive right into it, y'all. So let's see what messages spirit got for us. It's been a lot going on. Twin flame been popping up a lot. I've been trying to figure out more and more about the twin flame. But quick note, twin flame journeys only come to show you more of yourself. They are a mirror. You can fall in love with your twin flame. That's a good, beautiful soul connection. But there will be a lot of 4 on the clock, as I say that, showing you a lot about yourself that you don't like. It will be a lot of stuff coming up from the surface, but it's only helping y'all to get to a higher vibrational consciousness. It's not, twin flame journey is not for some toxic delusion. It's for you to evolve with a person. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you healing a part of you that you agreed that you mirroring a part of you that you agreed to mirror, but it ain't you. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. And then you got divine partnerships, and you just got partnerships. Like, it's nothing wrong with just, finding you a partner. You get what I'm saying? 4 on the clock, as I say that. Find you somebody that's on your level. That's what this journey is all about. Figuring out the worst that's inside of you, bringing it out, and making sure you don't affect the people that's around you, so later on in life, you can have a balance You can have balanced communications, learn all the lessons you need so you can truly get to a state where you happy. You hear what I'm saying? So yeah, the focus should not be on the label. The focus should be on what are you teaching each other. Are y'all growing? Is it showing you a part of yourself? Is it too much friction, or is it a living connection? It don't matter if it's a twin flame or not. If it's a living connection where you learning, you growing, don't let the mainstream get you hyped up. Hey, I'm in love. Okay, let's dive right into the message. See what the universe got to say. Play us some background music while I'm at it. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to my job. Get more comfortable with my job. Hear the birds in the back. That wasn't the password. Hold up. There we go. Get some heart chakra on. First thing I seen was the heart chakra. So we can get that going. Okay. I'll call you out. Inheritance. Oh my God, the spiritual inheritance. Okay. We ain't gonna speak more on it. Crow. You could be seeing crows. Universe guiding you at the time with crows to let you know you're going through changes. You got an inheritance. You've been blessed. Universe, you know this was already made for you. Can't nobody mess it up, and God gonna give it to you at the right time, the line time. 222 at the right time when everything is aligned and in balance. So you gotta go through the steps to get to it. Inheritance. Ooh, God, what's up with the inheritance? What's up with money? Backstabbing. You got people in the backstabbing because they know 9 times out of 10 they know you better than you know yourself. You got a spiritual inheritance. It could just be your energy and your essence. It ain't even just about money, and it's heavily just not about money. It could be your gifts, your talents, and just the energy you were bestowed on. It could be your divine placement when it comes to your ancestors and your bloodline. It could be your star family inheritance. But you know, people backstab you for that. They want that because they want the gifts and talents you able to use and execute throughout the world, and they want to use them, but they don't want to use them for good. Or if they do, how you want to use them for good when you got to backstab somebody to get them and then try to use them for good? That's manipulation. Trying to manipulate, yeah. Backstabbing, manipulating folks, trying to get some of your inheritance so they can have something. And it's nothing for them to get. If God ain't make it for them, why they thinking it's for them? Succubus. Okay, so it could be a succubus, 808 on the clock, as I said, a succubus energy that's trying to attach itself to you because it knows your destiny, it knows your energy, it knows the inheritance you have upon yourself, and trying to manipulate, backstab you so it can get either a seat next to you or fully take your whole seat and leave you in the dust. But it don't work like that. It don't work like that because God putting everything into alignment. That's not alignment. 888. Your alignment is abundance. That's what God gave it to you. You getting abundance. These side energies get nothing. You get abundance. You're aligned to have abundance. You're aligned for this inheritance to have abundance. It could be abundance of spiritual energy, abundance of ideas, whatever it is. Take it how it resonates, and then it'll lead to money. If it's money, you got gifts and talents that leads to abundance of money. 888. Python spirit. That's that succubus energy. Ooh, we talking heavy shit today, ain't it? Okay, so we got this Python spirit. Take how it resonate, but it's a feminine succubus, because succubus is feminine energy. 9-11 on the clock, as I said, it's a feminine spirit that has a real bad spirit, like a snake. Like, you know, not the good part of a snake, whereas the kundalini and the activations and the energy flowing. No, this is a Python spirit. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, the snake in the garden type energy, and it's trying to manipulate, attach itself to your energy so it can get a piece of this abundance and inheritance. But guess what? God don't go for that. That's a Python spirit. And this was the sexual healing that I was speaking on. Yeah, etheric body. So you're going through etheric body healing at this time. The universe wants you to work on your etheric body to heal from these energies, to remove these energies fully. That's that sexual healing energy that I was speaking on earlier. About you going through a lot of sexual healing to remove these energies that were trying to attach themselves to try to get a piece of your pie. It don't work like that. Because it's time for you to level up. Level up. You finna level up. Time to leave them in the dust. All you gotta do is cleanse this energy from you. Let go and let God. And let God handle it. You ain't gotta do nothing. Your ego might want to. Calm that motherfucker down. 111. Alignment. More alignment to stability. They trying everything. It's so many bad, I ain't even gonna say bad cars, but lower level cars wanting to pop out or showing themselves. They trying everything and it ain't even working. Because God putting you into alignment. You finna have stability. All you gotta do is release them energies from you. Let go and let God. You ain't gotta do nothing but tell God, hey God, take this up, pray about it. They casting illusions, sending illusions. Whole time you walking closer and closer to your inheritance. I don't want to speak on the energy, but God got me speaking on it today for some odd reason. But that's what's going on in the background. 11 on the clock as I say that. So if you been feeling like something been off here, you got a Python spirit, a wicked person. Let's just put it like that. They wicked. They wicked as hell. Sending black magic, manipulation, trying to backstab you, casting illusions over you, casting illusions of how people see you. Sending, oh my God, Lord, astral beings to your way. But none of that shit working. It's like you had to get up and wipe the dirt off of you. The quicker you realize how quick it is to get off the crown chakra, connecting with your crown chakra, connecting with your connection to the divine, to let the divine handle most of this. 11:44 on the clock, as I said it. You ain't got to do nothing but pray about it, think about it, give it up to God. Cut cords. Cut them cords, because they sending hatred. And pray about it. Pray. That's exactly what I said. Connecting with your crown chakra, connecting more with the divine, and praying about it. So they sending hatred. I'm putting all that to the side. So cut them cords to them people. Give it up to God. Tap in with Archangel Michael. Cut cords. Because you going through a strong level up. And they finna be left out. But you got to fully remove these energies away from you to get what is meant for you. And accept yourself. Work with your ancestors also. Your ancestors probably be able to help you a lot with these energies. It could be something throughout your ancestral lineage that's made you so subjectical to this. So doing the ancestral work, 12:33 on the clock, as I say that, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, as I say that. So doing the ancestral work to remove yourself from these energies, bring your ancestral energies to a higher state, removing any energies from ancestors that's negatively affecting you, so you can completely remove these energies and accept yourself. I don't know what it is about you that you need to accept, but accept it. Especially when it comes to the sexuality. You have to accept yourself, especially when it comes to people like this that kind of know that play on your downfalls, cast illusions to you, sending all these distorted energies. You won't even be able to accept yourself because you still got, let's put it like this, sexual trauma, 13:13 on the clock, as I say that, sexual trauma or, lower sexual energies, viewpoints, perspectives about yourself when it might come to sexuality. You got to fully accept yourself. You're a human being. As long as you're using your sexuality for the highest good, harnessing that energy and learning it for what it truly is, you accept yourself more and more. You're a human. 3:33 on the clock, as I said it. Everybody got sexual energy. We all got to learn how to harness it. We all got to learn what's good and bad for yourself. Accept yourself when it comes to that, because that's strongly how you become so open to these energies, and it be like attack after attack, because you're not accepting the fact that you're a human, you have sexuality, and it can be good or bad, but you have the power to alchemize it. So alchemizing these energies, the root causes of them, and it will help you better with shielding and protect yourself. We're letting the universe do that when you accept yourself. Or Bridget came out, and she also works with that. I learned more and more. She works with that sexual energy, that sacred energy. It's like a holy fire, life force energy. It's all connected. That holy fire energy, they help you accept yourself and move back into your power. You also probably got a little religion trauma, so accept yourself. Work with Bridget. Bridget came out, one of the only spirit guides that came out, and she's heavily on standing in your power, accepting yourself, and being fully in your power. Especially that sacral chakra energy. Accept yourself though. Remove the religion trauma. It could be a religion trauma about you going to hell if you're doing this, you know, having sex, demons, all this. Remove it. It's just trauma and energy. You remove the energies, you remove the subjectability to lower energies. If you remove the, you know, the negative thought forms and programs, you know what I'm saying? You are a human. You have to learn different types of ways. As long as you love yourself, it's all good. As long as you ain't out here hurt nobody, it's all good. But you have to become very mature and grown up-ish when it comes to sexual energy. You just can't be wasting it away, because you have to learn that it's your life force. It's your sexual, it's your life force. It's your healing energy. It's your creative energies. It's tied into universal life force healing energy. And that's also, there could be a strong inheritance of yours, your sexuality, your sacred sexuality, the way you go about it, and just your sacred energy in the whole is very healing. And that's what that Python manipulating succubus energy is trying to get. They're trying to distort that 555 on the clock, as I say that, so you don't feel as confident as yourself, you don't accept yourself as much, and then you don't realize that's your superpower. Oh God, let's dive right into it. Oh, why did I go to the Archangel cards? No. Yeah, okay. So the Archangels want me to go and pull. So let me see what messages we get from the Archangels. All this coming to an end. All you gotta do is level up, accept yourself, and cut them cords. Really let the universe cut the cords, but you gotta pray about it. Be very intentional. Very intentional. I ain't saying all this hoobly googly to scare you, to put you in fright, or none of that. I'm telling you it because I've been through it, and I'm telling you the way I got through it, because, you know, I learned what they trying to attack, and it's weak. Once you learn, it's weak, but when you at a lower state, it's not so weak. It's like, oh my God, like, who am I? What are they doing to me? What am I doing to myself? And then I slowly accepted myself, all my faults, mistakes, everything. When it came to my sexuality, I'm a man, but I got both polarities. So I'm able to harness the energy, and then make me accept myself more and more with me being psychic and stuff like that, because, you know, the viewpoint females is doing all that and all that, but accepting myself is exactly who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Once I start doing that and praying to God about removing the negative energies that somebody else might be sending, I ain't trying to send them back. I'm giving it all up to God, praying about it, cut any negative cords, attachments, they start going away. So I ain't telling you all this to scare you, put you in a frightful mind, put you in fear. I'm telling you this so you can be aware, and then you know what you need to pray about. You can be a little bit more specific when you're talking to God, because if you already got a connection with God and you know God is fully behind you, the only thing it takes is for you to be aware and you not to accept it. First card came out from the Archangels. We got Archangel Raziel came out. We got Archangel Zachiel came out too. Purple coming out a lot. So that crown chakra energy working with the violet flame. 808 on the clock, as I say that. Work with the violet flame. I'm going to preach that till I'm at the end. You might feel stuck. Them energies, most of them energies can be removed with the violet flame. All you got to do is imagine it as best as you can. Because I learned that ultraviolet doesn't really show. Violet shows though. So imagine violet, flame, fire. Put it wherever you feel like you being blocked, you being, you know, stuff being sent to you into that. And just imagine it and letting God take care of the rest. For even more help, you can call upon Saint Germain while you doing it, or just fully give it up to him and let Saint Germain and God do it. First card we had was Epiphany. So you understand and like, oh wow. Big realization time. Like, okay. Now I know what to do. Okay, this what's been going on type energy. So we got Epiphany, Archangel Raziel. And that's number 9. And then the additional card we had was 999. And on the 999, we got miracles. And miracles towards your business. Oh my God, miracles. 999. So 9, the end, Epiphany, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Epiphany, number 9. So this big aha moment, like, oh my fucking God. This what's been going on, and this all I gotta do, man. What the hell? Okay, this card signals that you're on a quest to discover your true self, accept yourself. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight into the nature of your own heart and your life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. So going within and discovering, you know, them lost parts that you ain't fully know, them happy parts of you that's been gone so long. You may find a mentor who magically, well, they ain't going nowhere. They just been at a lower state where you can't really see them until you either rise above or bring them parts of you back up. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right time. It also could be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment, so deep enlightenment coming up. He looked like the hermit. That's what he looked like, the hermit. Who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment to welcome you to the starry mountaintop where this self-discovery awaits. So this could be the hermit card. So going inside of yourself and see what's hiding, see what you've been putting away, all them types of things, the emotions, feelings, thoughts. Additional meanings of this card: considers life mystery, spend quiet time alone, be a light to others, heed your own counsel, wise advice is coming your way. Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insight or to tap into their own inner knowledge. So self-discovery. You can call upon him to assist you in understanding complicated metaphysical concepts. If you're finding it difficult to meditate, ask Archangel Raziel to help you to quiet your mind and allow your angels and guides to bring you the spiritual insights you're seeking. 21:21 on the clock as I say that. So tapping into yourself and seeing what comes up, see what you need to address, see what's trying to come to you. This card was actually 6 of Ariel. I think I just pulled that. I don't know when I pulled it. I think I pulled it on the Archangel message I just did on TikTok. But it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. So let the universe really take care of you. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So learn how to receive with a grateful heart. Very thankful, you know. Learn giving and receiving. You might be over giving, so learning how to receive. If you got a problem with that, like I got a problem with that, please sit back and learn how to receive. It gets hard, but it's like going with the flow and then healing that sexuality about yourself, accepting yourself, accept that it's good to receive. You ain't got to go, no, hard working all the time. 222 on the clock as I say that. And final card is 14. Additional message: the only way I was able to really get up out of those energies, them side energies, the energies that doing all this on the background, I had to forgive. And that's what a lot of this coming up. Work with Divided Flame. It helps with forgiving, releasing karmas, anything else that might be attaching you to lower density timelines, people, places, things. But solutions are Archangel Zachiel. So came with unexpected material needs get fulfilled in unexpected ways. And here are your solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise. So staying true to yourself and doing what you know you want to do or were called to do or you already doing. Self-control and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. So as you forgive, you heal. So forgive these people because they do not know what they do. If they truly know what they doing, they wouldn't have did it because they playing with something that's way bigger than them. So letting it go and understand, and they just trying to get a quick ride and spiritual bypass it. Don't worry like that. Archangel Zachiel is working with you to find the perfect balance. Balance came up a lot too, 3 on the clock as I say that. The key to success right now is in moderation and compromise. So keeping a balance. Don't overdo nothing. It could be addictions. I'm dealing with a couple, you know, overdoing things myself, but I'm working through it. If you're feeling stressed out, this card counsels you to take a deep breath and ask your angels and guidance for assistance. Self-control and patience are called for in order to create the successful outcome you're hoping for. So be patient and let God handle everything He do while you learn how to balance yourself out. Consider the ideas of others and try to see their point of view. Diversity of thought can bring forth the strongest possible course of action. Reconciliation of opposing viewpoints is very likable now if you approach all parties with a forgiving and fair attitude. And you ain't gotta reconcile. Like, this can be like with people where it ain't that deep. But the side energies, no. You basically, you know, get it up the guy. You never had to talk to these people again. That don't mean whole hatred, but hell no, you ain't gotta talk to these people again. But you can forgive them though. You still can forgive them, but you ain't gotta talk to them again. Cause that's some weird shit. That's some weird energy. Okay, additional meanings of this card, but forgive and accept. You know what I'm saying? Accept that happened and learn. It taught you lessons. It taught you how to be stronger. All types of stuff. A balanced approach, perfect orchestration, creative solutions through compromise and healing energy. You're going through heavy healing at this time. Please work with the violet flame. Archangel Zechael is the angel of memory. He can help you remember facts or aspects of situations that you may have forgotten. He is also the angel of forgiveness. Call upon Zechael to help you when you need to regain a balanced point of view regarding others or your own past experiences. So there's also with going deep inside of yourself, you know, accepting what you ain't wanting, what you don't want to accept. Forgive what you don't want to forgive, and pull out some of this stuff you try to forget about, you try to drown out, and then accepting it, because it's gonna help you more and more release yourself up out of these energies. So that's what we got from the archangels. What's next? What's next? What's next? Mark Kelly, you know Mark Kelly gotta say something. Thank you, Mark Kelly, for coming through in this message. Please give us guidance and hold us in your arms for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. 555 on the clock. What Mark Kelly got to say? China Master. In order to grow, so you might be dealing with some addictions. You could be overdoing it. Could be eating, over smoking, whatever it may be. This is heavily coming up at this part of the reading for some odd reason, but it's not an odd reason. It's heavily coming up. You could be addicted to your own emotions. You could be addicted to your own guilt. You could be addicted to your own ego and your own problems. You could be addicted to your victimhood. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation. Clinging. That's that suck of this energy. You might have depended on these people. These people could have been this person. People could have been person you depended on. It could be, you know, cut the cords. Attachment issues. My Kelly come in and release all that. Ain't no attachments, ain't no cords, none of that. Get off me and get into yourself type energy. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past, and I just said that you can forgive, but you can completely cut it off. You ain't gotta talk to these people again or do none of that. In some of these situations, it have to be like that. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. So you shall know true love and freedom. You know, that's what you're gonna get, true love and freedom. But you gotta be able to cut yourself from things that it's not really letting you get there, and be able to walk through the unknown inside of yourself to get to places you truly want to be at. So yeah, that's the message we got from my Kelly, China Master. One of her strongest aspects, in my opinion. She gonna cut the head off and make you regrow it. She'll make you regrow it. Come back to me when you are ready. Okay, let's dive into Beyond Lemuria. See what messages we get from Lemuria. For the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well. Okay, we got 2 cards. The first one was number 41, the Realm Bridger. Beautiful card. Beautiful card, Realm Bridger. Let's read that one first before I get to the other one. Realm Bridger. Just let it flow and I'm gonna make it mine. I already know that I'm all on your mind. When we together, you know it's divine. Don't focus on you, don't know what you time. Okay, number 41. Visionaries. Architects of the future. Information from other realms. Bridging the seen with the unseen. Inspiration. Seeding a new earth. Transversing different states of consciousness. Birthing ideas from subtle reality and journeying. Have you ever felt that there is more that meets the eye in the perception we call reality? That there is more going on behind the scenes? Do you ever glimpse beyond your physical senses and wonder if what we perceive is just the tip of the iceberg? So you could be going to a strong spiritual awakening at this time. Your awareness could be heavily awakening to different levels, dimensions, and things going on that people cannot normally see. Do you ever get visions or insights just as you are falling off to sleep? Do you dream in colors that are more vibrant than you have experienced in waking life? As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you might have believed only happened in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness. And then the next card we had was awakened awareness. So going inside of yourself, doing the meditation, awakening that awareness. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of the subtle realities. The ideas can be amazing places. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas, creativity, and to explore the edges of the universe. This card is about bridging the seen and the unseen. Intuitive painting is my method of connection. The artist is the one that painted that beautiful picture. But the ability to crystallize the normally intangible can manifest in other ways. So it comes from your mind and then you bring it down into reality. Anchoring the collective dreaming for a new future is not as out of reach as we may think. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even maps can form the path of the visionary. Once these visions are in the minds and hearts of many, it can merge into water. Merge into matter, not water. These blueprints then go to the architects, and the ideas become physicalized. It is time to dream outside the box. It is time for the inventors, the artists, the poets, and the visionary leaders to step forward and collectively dream in a new future. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or impulsive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and do not take on the opinions of others. It's time to think things and do things a whole other way. After all, the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Time to change it up. Time to change it up. You can't keep doing the same thing. You gotta get that head cut off. Time to level up. Awakened awareness. Number 17. The universe is awakening your awareness at this time so you can level up. It's more than it meets the eye. And if you keep doing the same thing, you will be insane. Number 17. Awakened awareness. Beyond the veil, clearing distortion and illusion. Illusion came up. So seeing beyond the illusions that people might be projecting upon you. It ties in heavily with this card. It's time for you to wake up. You got to understand this so you can get through it. It ain't you being ignorant and then you thinking you going to get through it. No, you have to see every part of this and understand it and give it up to God because you're divinely protected. But that divine protection comes with a lot of wisdom and knowledge because you got to be able to see through this. Whatever going on, you got to be able to see through it so you can have a higher perspective and it always come on top. It ain't on a competition, but you just got to make sure you're always divinely protected and you always going the way that your soul and the divine is guiding you, not the illusions. Okay, beyond the veil, clearing distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, ain't no more getting comfortable, the collective awakening. Physical reality is the tip of the iceberg. The tapestry we see at surface level is just a fraction of what is going on beyond. Awakened awareness can take place when we start to look between the lines at reoccurring themes, aspects, and symbols that gain our intuitive attention. These are keys to a hidden, overarching plan and a greater weaving. This oracle speaks to the deeper nature behind all we know with our eyes and minds. Also known as the matrix or the veil, once discovered, it is so easy to get lost in it. We are conditioned to be disoriented in our physical reality so that anything outside of it becomes unfathomable. Thus, we see a framework that parallels the nature of the laws of this limiting place. And yet, there's a lot more going on, and our awakening awareness would like us to stretch our consciousness to grasp it. This awareness activates our intuitive system, helps us navigate what is true, and supports us in becoming more sovereign and empowered. We can become more ensnared in the matrix when we are lost in what is truly running us internally. Running away and or distracting ourselves may offer short-term relief or a band-aid our subtle but deep suffering. 33 on the clock, as I said. Society is coated with a layer of conformity. The idea of that's just the way things are done, roadblocks questions when things may be out of alignment. But as we step free and awaken, we gain a more holistic approach to consciousness and come to know ourselves more deeply. We can take things into our own hands and make changes in the world, thus regaining energy, choice, and abundance that is rightfully ours. That's your inheritance. Choice and abundance, that's rightfully yours. That's your divine inheritance. You come down here already abundant. You already come down here with the gift of gab to get $1 million off the rip, but you get so blocked with the matrix that you got to come out of all them conditions to realize that it just takes A to B. You receive and you being open to receive, you thinking it, and then you being open to receive what the universe got to. You might have to take little steps, which ain't gonna be nothing but you using your creative skills to formulate that. But you got the skills of abundance. You able to bring things from the spiritual world, your artist world, whatever you want to imagine where these thoughts, visions, ideas come from, and bring it down into reality to create more and more and more. Mind blown. As we wrangle into the revelations of freedom, we can't help but awaken those around us. 444 on the clock. A single glimpse of the limitless eternal in your life will never be the same again. When we directly experience the transient yet profound moment of existence, we can allow the constructs we have spent our lives believing to drop away. Our knowledge of the eternal does not leave us, although we may have forgotten it. As we return to our humanness, we may use reasoning to write it off. So they cast an illusion, send all these distorted energies to try to slow you down, can't keep you awake, slow you down from getting back to a state of connectedness with God, and then your divine inheritance and everything else that God promised us, left us with, gave us to take care of ourselves. When we directly experience the transient yet profound moment exists, okay, I said all that. As we return to our humanness, we may use reasoning to write it off, or we may create whole religion trauma around it in the effort to grasp and recreate it. So our knowledge of the eternal does not leave us, although we may forget it. As we return to our humanness, we may use reasoning to write it off, or we may create whole religions around it in an effort to grasp and recreate it. When we look into the eyes of God, our consciousness raises so we can fathom the unfathomable. This expansive experience can never be boxed into words or intellect, but artists, poets, and musicians may be able to share in a small way the essence that help us remember ourselves back into our true state, love, happiness, abundance. The portals into this experience are vast and number and form. For me, awakened awareness has come through deep meditation, ecstatic dance, and journeying with my Dharma. In essence, connecting with this element is about raising our vibration, getting out of our heads, and allowing our spirit to lead the way. When we walk behind the veil, we discover our true path. Our reason for being here is revealed in symbolic jigsaw puzzle pieces and synchronicities. The mysteries unweave and the paradoxes speak to a different part of us. Our affirmations are potent. Our prayers are heard in the medicine of life lessons. However strong and uncomfortable, is full of powerful growth. This is one of the elemental cards because without moment-to-moment awakened awareness, magic, healing, and affirmation cannot be deep or real way enough to actualize. Without moment-to-moment awakened awareness, magic, healing, and affirmation cannot be deep or real enough to actualize. This, not just imagining God, but seeing, knowing, and communing with the divine spark inside of each one of us. This card is a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening, and you leveling up at this time. There is no on and off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself in situations where you can grow. Sometimes we do go back to sleep, so stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. Do what you love to keep your vibe high. This is not about instant pleasure, but the joy that is sustainable and sustainable. Eat healthy, keep your body active, and have life goals with enough space to hear the answer to your prayers. 8:08 on the clock, as I said. You got to be open to receive. When our energy systems become blocked or need a cleanse, we can become drowsy to our vital nature. Energy clearing can help you recenter. Shadow work may also be needed if certain things are running your mind in a disempowering and distorting way. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you. not as a external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside of you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation. It's more than meets the eye. It's more than meets the eye. I wanna do this. Evolution, Journey to Wholeness. My favorite card, number 33. So you gotta step through. The universe wanting you to come back, hold it inside of yourself. All you gotta do is keep bringing all those parts back to you, accepting all those parts of you, doing the shadow work, doing the energy cleaning, and coming back to your true self, because you're going through a great evolution. You, the collective, you alone does a lot of work for the collective. So please remember that when you're working on yourself, you're working on the whole collective. You're going through evolution. All you gotta do is step through. Step through. You're a star seed. That's what came through. You are a star seed. And home is where the heart is. Home is inside. It's not an external place. Step through though. The universe, you coming back to yourself, journey to wholeness. And the universe wants you to go through this evolution, but you gotta step through. Because you're going through the initiation. You are going through the initiation. This time you awaken your awareness to go through this initiation. You learning it this time. The universe is initiating you for evolution. You going totally back into yourself. The initiation got you. It got you right now. It ain't nowhere around it. You gotta keep moving forward. Your awareness is awakening. You being initiated. 10:10 on the clock as I say that. Into higher realms. Higher realms. You're being initiated into higher realms. Any more cards I want to pull? I think that's about it. Yeah, that was a good enough reading right there. As always, have a blessed, abundant timeline. If you want to book a personal message, email me at insomniadreams@gmail.com. My website will be down for a couple of days because I got to figure out what platform I want to use. But email me at the time being. As always, have a blessed, abundant timeline. Thank you so much for stopping by. I send all your energy back to you for the highest and harmony, the most benevolent outcome. If anything has been transferred, please remove it and send all energies back in the highest, purest state. Make sure there was no negative interference. Remove any energies that are not for us. Amen, amen, amen. I send healing, blessings, and love to each one of you. Have a blessed, abundant timeline. Time to level up. Time to level up.